everybody doing? It's House Love. We're at the Worldwide DJ Network meet and greet at Hugo's Lounge over in Plainfield, New Jersey. We got a couple of our awesome house people here. We have Eric Levy. We got DJ Macho Man. We got J-Rome Andre from New York City. He's going to rock out later and going to sing for us. We have DJ Glenn Sound. We got Michael Jackson, who's going to do some dancing for us later. And we have Mixman Kel in the house. Guys, I just want to feel, what's your feel on what's going on in the house music scene? I'm going to pass the microphone around, and you guys can give us a little bit on your feelings about how it was before, with the transition, how it is today, or how we can make it better. What can we stop doing to make a difference in house music? All right? So I'm going to start off down here with Eric, and then you guys can just kind of pass the microphone down.
Yes, hello, my name is Eric Levy. You know, I happen to have done house music for about 49 years in the city of Newark. Just like to say, with house music, what we need to do in the New Jersey scene, we need to come together. We need to, house is about a strong foundation. Without a foundation, we can't build anything financially, musically, spiritually, because it's all about the house, and the house is about dance, people getting together, the love that house people have. Also, I just got to give a plug to the king, the one and only of the houses. This is a book called, it's a journey through the house. It's a book of Zanzibar pictures about all the performers that performed back in the day. And also, if I could put a plug in.
You have a book signing.
I got a book. I got a book. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look here, we got the first book signing for this book, Zanzibar book, on August the 20th at the Robert Treat Hotel, downtown Newark, 5 to 9. We're going to have some of the favorite artists and some of the favorite personalities and people that appear. I got a page in the book. I'm just trying to find it so that we can take a look. But I'll show you just a little bit of what's going on. This is a real book about real people that actually perform. Look at Eddie Kindred. And look here. This book is about real. It makes your heart flutter. Every page is a wow, 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 because you never believe who's in the book. And I'm in the book with all these famous people. So, hey, look here, if you get a chance, come on out. That's August the 20th. I'll put on the plug. So, look here, I need to just pass the microphone on. Who am I? I do promotion. I do public relations. I just have a new company that's out. It's called Entertainment Resources. For all your entertainment sources, you need magazine, comedian, fashion, club management, artist management. We do it all. And I also do a party, plug for myself, at Cafe Z in Union. That's 233 Morris Avenue, Union, New Jersey, every third Saturday. But we got a big party coming up August the 16th. Hope you all can come out, celebrate the Leo's birthday. Come on out and celebrate with us. I'd like to thank you all. So I'm going to give you to pass the microphone. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to follow that one. That's pretty tough. But anyway, my playing name is DJ Macho Man. Also, I'm the co-founder to Dance to the Music Entertainment. And we do have a website up and running. It's called dancetothemusicent.com. But just real simple and easy, man. I'm a house music head for a personal reason. I grew up from the days of hanging out at Zanzibar like crazy, man. We had a wonderful time. But one of the best things about it was that it was a fun, exciting time. And I love it because it's the safest thing for me. Because what I found out was that, how I say this, that, you know, you don't, when you go to these type of parties like this, you don't worry about the drama scene. You don't worry about somebody ready to beat somebody up, act crazy and wild. Because That's the single one of the biggest problems I found out. Two big problems. Number one, every place that has ever tried to do hip hop and R&B all night long never lasts. They stay around for a little while, then they get closed down. But the other big thing I found that's really important to me, on a personal note, is that we're missing a lot of the real entertainers today. A lot of it just the fast money scene, and that's all you get to see running out here now. Very seldom do we have any of those real artists that really know how to perform and not just make a fast buck and gone. But man, I still got to mention that one spot, man. Zanzibar is my second home. I practically lived in that place. I used to borrow money to go there. They had the best sound system in the world, but too bad they lost it many years ago. Nothing can ever replace that. You know, just overall, man, it's a wonderful thing to come to when you can have it where we can come to something like this and you don't have to worry about nobody really hating against nobody, nobody getting ugly with nobody, and the most important thing, I feel safe in these type of environments. Because the other thing about it too, and I'm going to end it with this, is that a lot of times, especially when it's an older crowd, we scared to come out now because we don't know what might happen.
Exactly.
With a lot of these young jokers, with all the drugs and violence and craziness. And when you come to this, you don't even think about that, man. You don't even pay no mind. So I'm going to let it be passed on. And thank y'all very much.
Now, Jay and Vaughn.
Hey, I'm Jerome Andre. I'm here performing today for you wonderful guys. I'm just so overwhelmed to be here among you greats. Okay, first of all, I must say that. Thank you. The music scene has changed tremendously. I remember first coming to New York in 1976. And the city was about love. Kids were dancing in the streets. And one thing about the house music, deep house music especially, it bridged the gap between races. I mean, whether you were white or black, Puerto Rican, we all came to do one thing, and that was to dance and have a good time. Traveling, I mean, I've traveled around the world practically, and I was in London last. And unfortunately, in the States, we have not kept the tradition alive, and that's really what's important, that we take ownership and support our artists. I look at Martha Wash and Jocelyn Brown, who actually paved the way for me to even just be here. You know, I love it. But they never made the money that the hip hop artists are making. The commercial artists, they never made the money, and their impact was just as important.
All genres of music are supportable.
Yes.
That's why even techno, even EDM, all these genres are supportable. When it comes to house music, it's like something totally different.
But
I'll tell you exactly what that is too. I'm gonna tell you exactly what
is it?
Well, okay,
it's the love.
It's the love. It's the love that is love. When I go to London, kids, black, white, green, yellow, they're dancing and sweating it out.
Yeah. See, it's that they don't have to respect me because I might have just came in the game like 3 days ago. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if you in the other genre and you rocking it and you doing how you doing, you gonna get love automatically, and they just found out who you was.
It's not called love. That's not called love. It's totally different.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let you all go on. I just want to say hi to you guys, and I'm so happy to be here. And let's just hang and have a good time, guys.
Yes, I'm Glenn Sound, DJ Glenn Sounds of Glenn Sound, the engineer behind the sound system. I'm a 70s head. I actually came in 1973 when I fell in love with this thing called house. And what these guys have touched on, the difference in the genres of music, when you say love and what's actually lost in the house scene today, is that four-letter word, which is love, and the respect. Some of the artists from like maybe you say hip hop or the R&B scene, a lot of these guys get a lot of play. You may say it's a lot of love, but it's all commercialized. It's all commercialized. You'll see the video, you'll see the advertisements, but when it comes to a house artist, some of the B-side artists, like you say, Jocelyn Brown, Strafe, Famous Aleems, some of those groups back in the 70s, and I really, the DJs back then brought these B-side artists into the fold. Otherwise, you would have never heard of a Jocelyn Brown, a Martha Wash. Exactly. So, Larry Levan, T. Scott, Merlin Bob, all of these DJs, which I grew up under back in the 70s, it's nothing like today. Today's DJs are for self. It's Hollywood. They're trying to move the house or the house movement over to the commercial side and get that love on the level that the hip hop or the R&B or even on the house Sandra with music. And again, the artists, the music, and I think you touched on it, some of the artists will never come into the fold because no one's giving them the opportunity. I can go out in the street and find someone that can sing and can sing on a house drop and drop a vocal, but that person will never be found because it's not commercialized or it's not mainstream. That's why house, which I feel as yesterday and today, is falling off. I see it coming back because a lot of people are, not a lot of people, but the older people are starting to come back together and making it about the music versus making it about the DJs, the Hollywood DJs. You have to have a particular name in order for people to congregate now. When I went out, I sat in the parking lots, Paradiso, Garage, Zanzibar. I sat in the parking lot and just felt the music in my car. Didn't matter. I didn't even have to see the DJ. I listened to it from a distance, and I love what and how it felt. You don't get that today.
Can I say one more thing I want to say? You know, when I first got into the record industry, DJs broke records. Yeah. DJs broke records. The upcoming artists, they introduced the upcoming artists. We depended on the DJs to really break records. What happened was when you were allowed to go in your home and just make records and piece things together, you said, "Well, I'm a DJ and I'm a star." That doesn't make you a star. That makes you a copycat and someone that's good with computers. The DJs I know and the producers I know, we used to say they had big ears, because they can hear talent. So yes, as an artist, I do resent the fact that DJs now are the stars. What happened to us? Yeah. You can do many things. You can create music, but you can't create it like this with real people and with a real vision and with real love. You can imitate like the new Michael Jackson. They got Michael Jackson out in cinema, this little imitation kid. It's not real. Right. It's Memorex, baby. Okay, that's all I have to say.
And back to say this one other thing.
Is one particular thing that's missing a lot of is the fact that nowadays it's become how we can get fast money in the place. That's one of the saddest things. That's all they see. We'll make a quick, fast buck. They want to get the young people in there to make this fast money. And every time, I've seen this happen too many times, every time they go chase after fast money, no, it never lasts. They don't take the time out to really find out what really would work.
But see, it's a lot of things.
Let me just say this one other thing about the DJs, and the DJs of today's time will never match the DJs of yesterday. I will mention all the DJs that played in the clubs, all the clubs back in the 70s and the early 80s, but the one radio jock that actually brought all the jocks together that played and brought some of the music to the commercial world was the one and only Frankie Crocker. The one and only DJ. The one. As far, you will never imitate or get another radio personality that will actually define DJ. Yes. Frankie Crocker could turn over the album cover and tell you the person that played the drums, the person that's singing, the person that's background, the person that's on that horn. Today, let any jock on the radio station today tell you the artists or the band members that are playing on any song today. They couldn't because there's no bands. They do like you say. They do it at home.
It's Memorex, baby.
1, 2, 3, push a button.
Computers.
And with that,
I call computer love and computer music.
And computer illiterate. You'll never imitate the 70s, which was where we were born from. House music, it's my passion.
I'm so grateful. Right. To be alive at this time. Oh yeah.
Well, what can you say after hearing all that? Well, first let me say my real name is Abdul Chambliss, but as you can see by my appearance, Michael Jackson is probably one of my best artists to date. I have been a fan of Michael Jackson since I was 8 years old. The day he passed, it really tore me apart. I felt like I lost a family member. To this day, sometimes I still cried. You know, I can't believe he's gone after been 5 years. But
what you're doing, you're keeping his legacy alive.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping his legacy alive. I mean, although I do cry. I don't want to cry too much because now I want to celebrate him, but it does still hurt. That's something you never forget.
And people like you will keep Michael Jackson alive.
Yes.
And people like us will keep the house scene alive because it's a passion.
Exactly.
Yes. And on to the subject about house music. Well, for me, I didn't really get into loving house music. It wasn't until I started going to like family reunions, and I would hear the house music. And at that time, I wasn't much of a dancer. Like, I didn't think I could dance. I was always shy. Like, it wasn't until like if you played an MJ tune, that's the only time you would get me to dance. Everything else I would hear, but I wouldn't dance because I didn't think I was a dancer. But I guess as I got older, I started observing and seeing what other people were doing, and watching what they did to the house music. And so I just said, okay, well, I guess if I do that, it might not be a dance, it might not be good like what they're doing, but at least I'm doing a dance. So I love house music. House music, I think, like you said, house is a home. It brings good vibe, it brings togetherness, it makes you feel good about yourself. It's a warm feeling. So yeah, I appreciate it. I really do.
Mixed Man Cal.
Mixed Man, your view
Hey, what's up,
on
y'all?
house music?
This is Mixed Man Cal. Well, my views on house music is like this. Ever since back in the day or whatever, see, a lot of things have changed since then. Even municipalities have changed since then. The municipality is different than it is now. You see what I'm saying? So it only allows you to do certain things that you can do back then, but you can't even do now. But the thing is that I love this house music game. I've been doing this since the beginning. And I just like go with the flow. My plan is to I don't try to sound like everybody else. I try to sound like me. I try to have my own signature, my own style, And
that's what makes everybody has to understand something about house music. Everybody's saying, like I was telling in a little interview earlier, how everybody says, well, I'm better than you are. No, there is no such thing. Everybody is unique in their own way, and that's what makes you stand out, who you are.
That's the difference in the DJs. You play your soul.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's where
exactly.
That's right.
house come from. You play your soul.
Right.
My style of music, my heart is not like his.
Exactly.
His soul is totally different when it comes to house. But it's all house music.
Right.
DJ tells a story up there. Not everybody's story is going to be the same. Yeah. That's what makes everybody.
And listen, I'm going to keep it real with everybody. I'm going to keep it real with all of y'all out there. Look, I played on vinyl for 25 years. I don't want to play on vinyl no more. I'm not afraid of new technology. It doesn't make me a bad DJ. It just make me does my thing differently. I don't want to carry 15 crates of records no more. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather carry a flash drive. I'd rather carry a CD book. I'd rather carry a hard drive. I mean, I'm not scared of new technology. I'm not afraid of that. That's not gonna make my style any different. Because style comes from here. It don't come from what you use. I don't need no sync button to play on anything. It doesn't matter. I don't need a sync button to play on nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that I don't want to carry. I'm 46 years old. I don't want to carry 15 crates of records no more. I don't want to carry no big turntables no more. I don't want to do that no more. Now, you know, you got this mix-up that people try to put out there. Oh, well, he mixed it on the controller, so he ain't no good DJ. That's BS. Cause I think I'm a damn good DJ, and I don't have to use no equipment from back in the day. I'm not scared of new technology, you know, cause it's always controversial that just because what you mix on defines who you is. No, it doesn't. How you do it defines who you is. It doesn't matter what you play on. It's just that you do how you do. You make people dance how you make them dance.
But it's something that's what makes it's about the fact that a lot of them a lot of newer people that are coming out now haven't taken the time out to really study, to learn what to do here. They make it look so easy now. Like you can quickly just come in and buy your little cheap controller, some power speakers, and right away automatically call yourself a DJ. But back in the day, you needed to do a whole lot more than just that. That's what's really missing. The real art of loving what you're doing. The real art of loving what you're doing. Not just doing it just for I make a fast buck.
If you're gonna learn the game, no matter what you use. You know what I'm saying? You can use a controller that mixes itself. It's how you do it. You know, I mean, if you're gonna learn a game, learn it correctly.
Let me say this.
You understand?
Let me say this. What you're saying about the preference of what DJs use in order to create themselves or express themselves through is young and old, or versus technology versus yesterday. Again, a DJ is defined by, and I'll go back to this, Frankie Crocker. A DJ that can tell you the artist, the drummer, the bass player, everybody that's behind that song that's being played.
Right.
He knows the history of that band, the history of this artist, everything about that track that's being played. To me, that defines a DJ, not what somebody comes out their house with, a hard drive, a flash drive, a turntable, a CD player. That's just a tool. That's a DJ tool. Just like DJ instrumentals are DJ tools. What defines a DJ? DJs of the knowledge of what you are playing. If it's rap, hip-hop, reggae, soca, whatever you're playing, know the history or whatever it is that you're playing of the music. That's what makes you a good DJ. Because if you don't have all these different songs or tracks in your arsenal when you go to play for a gig, someone will come and ask you and play for a salsa. I got one person in the crowd that asks you for a salsa track. Guess what, DJs? If you don't have a salsa track in your arsenal, you're not a good DJ.
Let me tell you something on that. Let me tell you something. Me and this man right here, right? This has been my partner for 13 years or better. I think for like 15 years now. Me and him, we did a Spanish party, right? We did a Spanish party. I ain't know what the hell I was playing, but that floor was jam-packed.
Yes. Amen.
I ain't know what the hell I was playing.
I'm serious.
You understand? But all the records that I was playing, I didn't even understand the name of them. I was just like, yeah, just let me put this one on. It was in Spanish. I couldn't read it. It's Spanish. Listen, when I put that song on, they gave us what they gave us, like a $60, $80 tip. I ain't know what the hell I was playing, but that floor was jam packed. I mean, I'm talking about, this was a big dance floor, and it was packed from wall to wall. with people dancing, and I ain't know what the hell I was playing. And all I had was a Hercules controller and a laptop.
They felt the love. They felt the love. And sometimes people masturbate.
You understand what I'm saying?
About what the people want.
All I had, listen, I didn't have, listen, watch this. Like I said, like I just said, I didn't have a pair of 1200s and a 15 scratch mixer. I had a Hercules controller and a laptop, and that place was jam packed. And they gave me a tip on top of that. That's a DJ.
That's a DJ.
But something else real quick. That's not just it. You know what the big hit is? It's not about what you use. It's really about knowing what you're doing, what you use. It don't matter what you use. You can have the best. You can have a pair of Pioneer 1000 to the hilt. Everything. If you don't know what you're doing with it, it don't matter anyway.
You know, we heard a lot of very important topics and different areas of this music, but one very important thing we always got to remember, we got to re-educate the younger people as far as what the house music is all about. If you're a DJ, find out the DJs that came before you. If you're an artist, find out who you are basically patterning yourself after. There's always somebody that came before you. Don't think that you are the newest thing. It just happened right here, and one thing we have a problem with, reinventing the wheel. Now this house music should be a thing that we should control, that we should...
Birthday parties, 316s, baby showers, whatever you may be having, feel free to contact me. My Facebook page is facebook.com/TheMJStar. That's THE, capital M, capital J, capital STAR, MJ Star, all one word. I'm also on Instagram at 8QM1988. Or you can also find me on Twitter. I think it's Abdul Muhammad. I always forget it. But you can find me there. And, yeah. Hit me up.
All right.
And before I leave you guys can find me at JeromeAndre.com. JeromeAndre.com or Facebook. Peace and love, guys.
Since everybody's plugging, it's GlennSouthStudio.com. Go right to the website. You'll see everything we do. It's all. I'm not only a DJ. I started as a DJ, but ended up being a technical engineer, sound, lighting, stage, band, whatever it is. If it's all technical, I'm the man behind the scene.
Yeah, another simple little plug. I need to talk about soulforvive.com. I play on it each and every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. when I can. This coming Sunday, I will be dead. Don't bother me. This is a long day. I'll be tired. I'm going to be asleep. I'm cutting the phone off. But just want to also say that me and my partner, I love them to death. And we're here at Dance to the Music Entertainment. That's DACNETOTHEMUSICENT.com. And we're available for many different occasions. But please, please do me a big favor. No $150 jokers. You got $100. Put that on, what's that, Craigslist. Let you go on there and find somebody. All right, I'm done.
We're going to take this time to thank Michelle for having us all here today. Thank you for having us all here today and putting this event together.
Thank you for putting this all together.
You know what? I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. But you understand something. It might be me putting this together, but I can't stand alone. I can't stand in an empty venue. So, big ups to every single one of you that are part of today. Because, you know, these people got on trains, buses, whatever to get here. My other DJs that are out there came in from Connecticut. I can't do this by myself. But my goal as House Love Promotions, I'm about love and unity. Yeah, I have my haters. You could talk all you want, but the people that really know who I am, I'm about love and unity. I was asked to do the Worldwide DJ Network, which was created by DJ Keith Calderon in Chicago. He saw my heart, my passion for people and for the music, okay? And it's not about me. I never put myself first. I'll never do that. Because I can't, like again, I can't stand alone. Without people like you to support, and that's another thing about support. You can't make every party. Everybody doesn't know your finances, what's going on in your life, work related. Support doesn't mean just going out to somebody's party. Support means sharing their flyer. Download it, put it up on another social network. Facebook is not the only social network. I belong to like everything. So I download everybody's flyers and I put them up on Google+, Twitter, wherever. You're sharing it. That's support. Just saying, going to somebody's Facebook page and saying, keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. That's another sign of support. You know, and today, I'm really overwhelmed. It's not as many people, like as far as, I was supposed to have 26 DJs and 5 recording artists. I have my recording artists, but some of my DJs got sick, I had death in the family. But the ones that are here are my priceless ones. From Eugene Williams, the man behind the camera, captured by Gene. I love you. Your work is impeccable. Find him on YouTube. Check out all his videos and stuff. He's got great work. I'm learning from him when I do my videos. I'm watching your stuff. You know that, right? But this is what I mean. From the owner of Hugo's, who donated today, donated his venue to me. You know, also for Glenn Sound, that donated his generator to power my outside sound. DJ Hutch for my outside sound system, and he's also rocked out. So it takes not just one person, but it takes everybody. So I love you all, and we are about love and unity, and we're going to start closing this gap. It's got to come together. Let's make Frankie look down and smile. Let him smile. Not make him roll over and say, what? No. We're supposed to be coming together. It's not about you. It's about the music. We're going to die. The music's going to keep going. So people need to remember that. So on that note, you can find me on Facebook at Michelle houseluv Rivera, and all my YouTube work is up on youtube.com/user/houseluv-promotions, or you can hit my email up at houseluv-promotions@gmail.com if you're looking for promotional work. And again, I thank you all for being here, and we all made a difference today. So I applaud you. My co-host, I'm sorry. Oh God, she's giving me that Brooklyn side eye going on.
Big Brooklyn elephant in the room.
You did the. Oh, she's doing the Kermit the Frog thing going on there.
I'm just saying though.
What? Okay, here you go.
All right, I had to do it. I'm sorry. What's up, everybody? Just like Michelle houseluv said, we're all trying to bridge the gap. Today was a great event. It's still going on. I thank her so much because I'm kind of a young kid when it comes down to all y'all. I got like crazy history. I'm sitting here and I'm tripping. This man over here showed me this book that y'all got to go check out, man. It's like ridiculous. I went to Zanzibar. I had the pleasure of actually having my party in Zanzibar when I was 21, but I never experienced anything like that. Give me that book, baby. This right here. Anybody that wants some education, you need to check this out right here. It's seriously in depth. You know, this is real right here. You know, and like you guys were saying, the young generation needs to educate themselves. When you said Frankie Crocker, I only listened to Frankie Crocker when I was a young girl. That made me want to get a phonograph with a carrot microphone and say, if India ain't on your radio really isn't on. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to that, I feel all of that. You know, I know what it's like to carry records for DJs. I know what it's like to beat the streets with the flyers. Because I was a fan first. So for you to just invite me to something like this, it's like crazy for me. And I love you so much you don't even know. Don't you mess with this woman. You see how big I am?
I understand something. These people
she got some chicken and some macaroni and cheese. That's all I need in my life right now.
Have to feed my family. I can't. You know what? And you know what? Everybody takes me for. I'm not Spanish. I'm Italian. So that's why my mother had an old saying: doesn't matter how many people are there, just add more water to the soup. So I'm always going to cook people. I'm always going to feed my people. None of that, you know, KFC. I cook. I can cook. But these two right here, they are supporters of Mixman Kel's show on Soulful Vibe. Anything I post, I have to watch what I post. If I say, you know, I had a bad day, Chris is sharing it. But I love him to death, but that's what I want. Because you see what I mean? I don't ask these people to share anything. They just take it amongst themselves. Before I can hit the go, it's like, boom, it's up. They see it coming up. Chris is sharing it. ND sharing it. And that's what it's about. I didn't meet these people. Today was the first time I met them. All Facebook. I had her as my co-host just from the love and the feeling and support that you've given us from the rip.
I'm too humble.
You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't I have you here? You know what I mean?
From the music.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
And just like you said, we all got haters. I was told that being that I did certain things that I would never succeed. Have you met Chris Perry? Have you met Indy's house party? We succeeding, baby, because it's all about the love.
It's just the
Twins right here. The Brooklyn Twins are in the house.
We connected on some crazy stuff. I liked his stuff. Heard it on Facebook. Social media is a great thing. Take advantage of it. All right, it's a great tool.
A lot of people don't
but
use
still keep it to the streets. Go out there and meet people.
Exactly.
That's what I do. That's what he does. You see me and him hopping around in events talking about hello. You know?
Exactly.
So it's all about the music because, you know, when you're behind the deck and you see somebody just do the ugly face, you know you got him.
That makes
You got him. You know what I'm saying? So here goes my shameless plug. I am Indy's house party. Letter N as in Nancy, D as in David, S as in Sam, house party. At Facebook, Indy's house. N as in Nancy, D as in David, S as in Sam, house. At gmail.com.
I love her.
Have you met Chris Perry?
I'm on DJ Chris Perry, the Bizarre One, on Facebook. Also, I do 2 shows on Mixler, Tuesday Night Tunage, Friday Night Fire, and I'm also on, what else I'm on? I'm on something else.
Tracks, man.
Fat Tracks Radio 24/7. That's the Wednesday night workout.
Work it out.
Okay.
All right. So,
Working, man.
we ain't all about just Brooklyn. We're all about Jersey, Brooklyn, Philly, wherever you at.
Wherever else you want us to come and play at.
Yes. Listen, all you got to do with me is just have some food. You got some food, I'll bring some beer. Don't worry about it. You need, listen, if you need diapers for your kids, we got you. Don't worry about it. But I'm telling you, it's a beautiful day. I'm so glad to be around all of y'all. This is a meet and greet. Y'all all gonna hear from me. All right, because we gonna do this on a regular. All right, because it's not all about Facebook now. Now we know each other, and that's what we all got to do. Get it together. Don't sit there behind the keyboard and be a Facebook thug. You know what I'm saying? Come. Because
everybody grumbled.
Because you know, you see these people right here. See, all these people come to your house. You see, y'all playing games. You know, we don't believe in that. You see that? That's right. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. That's right. We mean this. Because everybody's big and bad behind the keyboard, but when you see them at a party, the game changes. So we got haters, but there's more love up in this room, so it doesn't even matter about the haters that we got. So I'm gonna start rambling.
I'm gonna shake the haters' hands too.
Oh, I kiss them.
Listen,
I kiss them. I'm a big chick and be like, hey, baby.
Hey, listen. They like Beanie Siegel behind the keyboard, but when you see him in person, they like Urkel.
Damn, even Urkel would try to fight though. You giving them too much credit. Even Urkel would, you know. But I'ma stop. But this is all about Love Shop. Our man that's doing the video, Eugene Williams, the bomb. Everybody gets their plugs in. You gotta, y'all missed it. Y'all missed this. Fool, man. Yo, we gonna do an annual.
Yeah, next year we're doing it. We're doing it in the park next year.
You hear this? So now y'all ain't got no excuse.
House Love is taking a month off. I'm taking a break from it. I need to recover. This is like 6 months of prep time and getting everybody and everything. So I'm gonna get, you know, because I got my other little things that I'm working on. But this, come October, I start working on my sponsors so I can have more things like that. This is the beginning. A meet and greet. This is gonna be the annual. So next year we're gonna do it in the park. We're gonna pick one. And I'm also the station manager for soulfulvibe.com. And Thursday night Mixman Cal plays from 6 to 8. And we got a great group of DJs. And our motto is, it's about the music, not the egos. Anybody else have something to say?
I got one more shameless
plug. Go ahead, baby.
T-shirt. If y'all like it, House Music Tee. My man Domino McKitty does these joints, and it glows in the dark. You know, we had some disco lights going. I'll shake it around for you. But he's a good cat, does quality work. Check him out on Facebook, House Music Tee.
Let me just say something. Just like to say, just like to say one of the closing comments. I want to know who's in the house. Who's in the house? If you in the house, come on and spread the love because it's real.
That's right.
Well, again, I thank you all for today. We're going to keep partying till the party's over at 2 a.m. And boy, am I tired already. But I know. So we're going to hit again. We'll probably have another little interview later with a couple of the other artists when we get there. So for now, peace.
Video bomb.